All right, all right, all right. Hey, everybody, it's me. I'm Wild Bill with my buddy Chad over here on the flip screen. What is up, Mr. Chad?
Well, the Eagles and Chiefs game, little disappointed, but there is some
Yeah,
bright ray of light there. We could have really won that game. I think we outplayed them. We just had a couple mistakes that flip flopped the game. One was the Kelsey
yeah,
drop, and
yeah,
that's a 14-point swing. Harrison Bucker missed a field goal. That's three
yeah,
points, so that's 10 points there. Um, couldn't run the ball. We got to work on that. Defensively, I thought we played a good game.
yeah. The my biggest issue was the officiating during the Tush push. The NFL released a statement saying that the referees should have called at least one of the offsides during the Tush push, and I'm on at least one. I'm like, I counted three during the game.
Three or
Now, I
four
mean,
of
if
them.
if if you're watching the film, I guarantee there's going to be a couple more because they used that tush push more than just a couple times, and almost,
Right.
and they were the analysts on TV were even saying almost every time they did the tush push, they were offsides. Almost every time.
Right. That's the only thing they have to rely on. I mean, last year was a better year for them so far, but the tush push, I think it's going to eventually hurt some offensive line legs or defensive line legs, defensive
Yeah,
linemen, because they're going so low. Something's going to happen sometime.
yeah.
It's ugly. I can't stand that play. Like I can't stand the Eagles coach. I can't stand him. I wish he'd keep his mouth shut when he goes down the tunnel of Arrowhead. I know he wants to talk back to the fans, but have a little class, dude. Like shut your mouth.
But he doesn't have any. He doesn't have any. I mean,
I'm sorry, he's a douche, man. I can't stand him.
he
Um,
is.
and I don't want to talk bad about Philadelphia Eagle fans, but here's the difference between us and them. I mean, unless if you taunt us and we're drunk, you come to our stadium, you wear your gear, and not long as you're in our face, most of the time we're not going to start a fight with you. But I know if I went to wear my Chiefs gear, my Chiefs jersey, and walked just in a parking lot in Philadelphia, they would surround you, cuss you, knock your head off. They would try to start fights with you, if not try to kick your ass. So
Yeah,
it's just something about. I mean, like I said, my ex-wife's family from there. I've been to Philadelphia like 4 times. There's great parts about it. It's good food there, good culture there. But the fans of the football team is just. I wouldn't want to go see a game there.
yeah,
So off of my spiel of that, the game was good with the Eagles. I think
yeah,
that you know, cut out the mistakes, we win that game handily. So
yeah.
that's the
I
bright
mean,
spot about it. And we have
yeah.
players that are hurt too. So
Oh yeah, we've got more than a couple. I mean, it just yeah, the it really was a disappointing game. It should have gone the other way, but Kelsey missing that catch, and Mahomes put the blame on him. Kelsey said, "No, no, no, that's all on me. I missed it. That's my fault." And
well, of course
you
Mahomes
know,
is going to say that. It was Kelsey's fault. It was right in his hands.
yeah. Well, I mean, I mean that's part of the game. You're not going to be able to catch everything. You know, he looked like when he was reaching for it, he looked like he was off balance. You know, I'm not gonna go and rip him for missing a catch because I mean it happens. I know I do the same. I can't play as good as him, so I'm not gonna give him crap for missing a
Well,
catch.
I
You
would
know,
say that. I would agree with you, but here's the thing. He's too busy. I like Kelsey. He's one of my favorite players, don't get me
yeah,
wrong, and still is. But he's too busy ripping other people's ass and needs to catch a ball, worry about him, because he wins the game right there.
yeah,
Now, however, I do agree with you that he's made more good plays and won us
Yeah,
more games than he's lost this game. So
yeah.
I
So
think he's going to make up for it. I do.
yeah,
I think it starts this Sunday.
you know, and it sucks. It sucks for him because he's so high profile now with being engaged to Taylor Swift and everything. He's feeling a lot of pressure right now,
Oh yeah. I can tell
and
he's his face. You're right.
he's stressing.
Stressing.
He's stressing real bad. So
Yeah. He just
I'm
needs
not gonna rip him too much. He just, he knows he has to do better. He
yeah.
said that
Tra-
multiple
Travis,
times.
if you're listening to me, if you ever see this, just take a deep breath. Know we got your back. Relax. You're one of the best tight ends of all time. Relax. Just do your thing, man.
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely. So you know, um, lost my train of thought, but yeah, I mean, I think the tush push needs to go. It's definitely
ugliest,
outlived its
stupidest play
usefulness.
ever. Yeah.
I never liked it to begin with. I thought it was stupid. Um,
Yeah.
it needs to go. It needs to go. Like you were saying, the injury risk is too high because they're chopping people down at the legs, at the knees, and that's too much, man.
And not only that, I couldn't see it at the end of the game where one of our players ended up with the ball at the end. They say he fumbled it. They say he didn't fumble it. Nobody knows because they were crawling on the ground like they were playing rugby, So
Yeah. Well, that's why
if
they
you
got
do
rid of it in rugby too.
right, yeah, I just can't stand whatever. So
Yeah.
those are the reasons we don't like it. I didn't like it even when the Eagles are playing other teams, not just us. Other teams are like, here, really, you're going to do that again? Like,
Yep.
let's make it where it's regular football. That to me is not regular football. I don't
Yeah.
know. I just think it's crap. Um, so with that being said, um, the running backs they got to do something about that to help take the pressure off Mahomes. He
Yeah.
people saying, well, he's lost his. No, he hasn't. Okay, yeah, he's overthrown a couple of people, but you know what? When other people, when other parts or aspects of the game is not working, he's overloaded. So
Yeah.
he's overconfident. When he's a leading rusher, there's a problem.
Yeah. Our O line is just completely falling apart. I mean, I know these guys are working their butts off trying to make it work. It's just everybody
Having
is just gonna have. It's just gonna take time for these guys to figure out what they're doing. I mean, it's just gonna take time.
yeah.
I mean, that's
So
that's the only way to. That's the only way for it to happen. We got to we
and
got to
that's
give these
another.
guys the time and the chance to um, get settled in their positions, and that way they can get used to it and start making the plays we know they can.
Well, that add on to what you're saying there is that the time thing. I think as that offensive line is together more, they'll play better.
Yeah,
Um, I think our left tackle's doing great, man. So there's upside on that.
yeah,
Um, right now, you need to quit. Isaiah Pacheco, man, he doesn't have any vision. So you need to quit doing those run plays that take time to develop because the defensive backs are too fast. You need to take it up the right side or in between tackles. And even if it's not pretty, as long as you get, averaging 4 to 5 yards a carry, who
yeah,
cares? At least he's moving the ball. Um, something's got to give on that running back room there. So we'll see what happens with that.
yeah,
Um, Subscribe, like our station. Hey, we made our goal to do live streams now.
yep,
Um, tell your friends about it. The more times you push like, the more it gets out there to people. There's so many other Chiefs YouTube stations that are in competition. but we're not giving up. So go ahead and, like I said, push like. I seen some things with views that had over 100 views on there, and only got 2 likes. So um, even if I watch these other live streams, the other guys that they do like, they have to keep telling them to push like because they're watching the live stream, but there's only so many likes on there. There's only a quarter of likes of how many people are
Yeah.
on there. Um, so you have anything else about the Eagles game that you want to talk about?
Um. Yeah. I mean, we just there. Let me see. They had uh yeah, that, I mean, just that Travis Kelsey interception hurt us. I think the play calling from the refs was just atrocious. Um, and Andy Reid, the play management wasn't the best this time at all. There were some bad plays called that shouldn't have
Bad
been, and
coaching, real bad coaching.
they weren't. He put in the wrong plays in the wrong times. Um, and it just our O line and Mahomes getting sacked. I don't know what, 3 times or
Um,
4.
3 or 4 times. Yeah, this is bad
I
coaching,
can't
man.
remember. Um, but I mean, our O line was just very mediocre. I mean, our defense was putting up a lot of pressure for the night, um, or for the game, and the team just seemed to, the beginning it was really slow, but after a little bit, about the first quarter was over, they started, it seemed like they were starting to get better together,
Here's one
on
serious.
out there on the field.
When they threw it to Kelsey, this is example of what you're talking about. What were they doing the first couple plays before that? They were running the ball with Kareem Hunt. They're getting 6 yards, 5 yards.
Yeah.
Why didn't they continue to do that and just run in the end zone? It was working. So stop throwing the ball if you don't have to. Um, anyways, yeah, the play calling's bad.
I'm recording.
Sorry. My bad.
That's all right.
I got so
That's
bad.
like I thought she wanted to be part of the show.
Yeah,
You could ask her, hey, you want to be part of the show? She probably liked that.
I told her.
Um,
So what
yeah,
happens when you
ask her
don't
again.
listen?
Ask her again tonight. Say, hey, you want to be part of the show? She
Yeah.
likes to cheat.
She
Um,
doesn't.
um, oh, okay. Well, so anyway, that's all I got of the game.
Yeah, it's
Thing is,
pretty much it for me.
it's time to kick it in now. The Giants is who we play next. I believe that's 8 o'clock Sunday, and this is they got to win this game.
Yeah, we've got
All
to
right.
win this one.
If,
There's no
if
chance
you
around that one. We got to win it.
if you want to win the conference, because if you lose it, then you just might as well be trying for a wild card. You're lucky to do that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking if they tighten up the ship and learn from those mistakes the first 2 games, they should beat the Giants. Should beat the Giants.
Yeah.
I want to
Should.
see. I want us to see us kick somebody's butt really bad. I'm waiting for that.
Yeah.
So, and I think Worthy
It's going
may
to
be back.
happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah, yeah, they're going to wake up.
Absolutely.
What do you
Yeah.
think about all this talk about people saying the dynasty is over?
People just need to just settle down and let the game happen. The dynasty isn't over. We still have Mahomes. He's still out there doing his magic. We're having a rebuilding year. It doesn't matter. This. I hope that we go to the Super Bowl this year. I thought the team was going to get. Um, I thought the team was going to be more in tune with each other by now and meshed and working well better together. But it's just taking them some time.
Right.
I still think we're going to have a winning season. I'm pretty sure we're going to get the division, and I'd love to see us go to the Super Bowl. If we don't go to the Super Bowl for the first time in 5 years, it'll be disappointing. But we can come back
And
next year even stronger and do a 1, 2, 3 on the Super Bowl wins. So
oh yeah, oh yeah,
I'm fine with that.
and we went on the road to go through the playoffs to go to Super Bowl. The first time we faced Super or Philadelphia in the
Yeah,
Super Bowl, we beat them. So anything's possible. We can, as long as we always have that switch. As long as we can find that switch, we'll be fine.
yeah,
So the next game after it's important. One game at a time. But Baltimore is after that, so that's a tough game too. But they're
yeah,
all tough. When you, like you said, you go to the Super Bowl 5 times in 6 years, 3 out of 5 Super Bowls, pretty good. Um,
oh yeah,
so that's where I'm at with the the key to the winning against Giants is um, limit the penalties. Uh, Defensively, more pressure on the quarterback. Got to have that. And offensively, we need to be able to run the ball a little bit and do better in the red zone.
yeah,
Those are the things we have to do.
yep. I really think if we get our O line um, working right, I don't think we're going to be losing anymore, or it'd be
Right.
very, very difficult for us to lose a game. I mean, our main issue is the O line and the penalties. I think that's our main issues right now.
Right.
And if
Yeah.
Andy will, if Coach will start putting in some more run plays down the sides, not the middle. Once again, there were a couple that went down the middle that worked, but I think half of them that went down the middle didn't work. They were stopped at the O line or behind or
Right.
within a couple yards. Go down the sides because when you're going right down the middle, half the time you're running into your own guys. They couldn't get it open. So
And here's another thing too. If it's third down and 3, do me a favor, run your routes behind the sticks, not on the front of the sticks. So when you catch it, you have a first down. That's
yeah,
the whole key to it, right? Not to get behind the line and then all of a sudden they're swarming you and you don't make it.
yeah,
That upsets me. I
yeah.
just like, get me on the sticks, please. So that's when Patrick Mahomes at his best, when he goes down, gets it beyond the sticks.
Oh yeah, that
Anyway, like I said, subscribe,
way it works.
subscribe, keep it going. That's all I have for the upcoming game. Um, Now that we're here with our goal, we're gonna start. I want to start doing more content, more shorts. Um, you and I'll do try to figure out when our first live stream will be, and then we'll notify some people.
Yep, sounds good to me.
Boom. All righty, man. Rock on.
All right, everybody. Yeah, just like Chad said, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Help us keep our channel growing. Um, we just want to get out there to start doing some live streams. We can do some live videos during the games, even. Uh, just send us a few comments. Let us know what you think about the games, and you know, maybe we'll read it on our next video. So that's it for me, and I believe that's it for Chad. So we're signing out, and we will see you all next time. So here we go. Chiefs chat out. Peace.
Later, later, my friend.